Hello again, everyone. Galidorn back, playing Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, so the fusion schedule dropped yesterday, or at least the carve out in Plarium Play dropped yesterday. I was correct in my last video with the fusion warm-up starting that Thursday the 9th is the start of the fusion for Vault Keeper Wixwell. It's the one everyone voted on. And though I'm going to go through and show you that I would have gone for this fusion and show you why according to my resources, the reason that I actually will not be pursuing fusion, although I will be doing events, activities, tournaments, and whatever in it as best I can, is because, as we can see here, the fusion starts Thursday and continues on until the 21st. So, in real life, I have a family vacation coming up, and we'll be traveling quite a little bit, and I will not be able to partake because of real life events, basically, to do this fusion.
What the fuck?
And, you know, I'm not really all that fussed about not being able to do it because what I wanted for, what I voted for in the fusion is not what the rest of the community went for. They wanted for something different.
How does the Senate vote?
Fuck the board!
Good.
So honestly, I don't know if this champion would be that big a boost of what I need right now to my account. But anyway, having said that, yeah, it will be impossible for my own reasons to complete this fusion, because basically I will be really limited in the time I can devote to it, basically between the 16th right up until the end, basically. So
you're smart, you'll figure it out.
yeah, so it's not something I can foresee to be able to do. And even if I can pick it up here and there and manage to get through the fusion and the events, I won't be able to make any videos on it, that's for sure. So if I'm able to do the fusion, you won't know about it until after I get back and make a video on that. So sorry about that. So having said that, just basically, I guess, for the benefit of the casual free-to-play philosophy,
I got a better idea.
just going to quickly walk through, as I always do, why I believe that if I was going to do the fusion, I am prepared to do it. And it's really quite common sense, really. So let's look at the resources. So right now, sitting at 37 million silver, which is a good level to be at. Usually I like to be at 30 million silver starting off. Now that's not going to be able to take you all the way through, of course, but then you have to realize that, you know, doing your champ training and doing your tournaments, you know, you're going to be collecting silver anyway. And if you're resolute in building up lots of resources within the forge is a great way to spend on, you know, making lots of silver. So I know people at the time, well, give us a silver mine, give us a silver mine. And guess what? This is your silver mine, okay? Right here, this is your silver mine, okay? I don't understand why people still call for dungeon, another thing to run on, to commit energy on and whatnot, to gain your silver, because you get so many resources to create sets within the forge that can be easily sold. For instance, let's look at the ones that have been around right from the beginning. Deflection. I could make tons of deflection. I could make tons of resilience. Look at the numbers here. Perception, same. For instance, quickly, for 100,000, I'll go in. I'll sell most of these. The only times that I will stop and check out if I should keep a piece, if I get a 6-star legendary piece, or if I get a pair of 6-star boots, if they're speed, I might take them. But as of right now, I'll just go through. I'm going to sell all of this. Not even going to look at what it is. Okay, so if you want to think of a mine for silver, this is your silver mine, right in the middle, right here, the forge. Okay, so I picked up 1 million silver there. just from a bit of work. So you have to put the effort into getting a forge.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
Gems, I am always looking to be between, or I should say at least over 7.
What number, 7?
1,000 gems. Now, you know what, I think you could really get away with a level of 5,000, but you know, I'm not really looking at depleting a lot overall. So me personally, if I'm up over 7,000 gems, I'm good to go with that. And when, you know, we're in the thick of it, the things that I'm going to be looking at going in the gem shop, first and foremost, are the energy refills. Depending on how many shards I have, I'll be looking at the shard packs. Be going for the big shard packs. But you'll see for this fusion, that wouldn't have been a consideration for me because I have plenty of ancient shards. Possibly another thing to be spending on is our classic arena refills, but I find that you don't really need to buy, you know, that out of here. And maybe some XP boosts. So, you know, thinking about how many gems you're going to be spending on these 4 things, and if you need these 4 things. Now, when it comes to stored up energy refills, multi-battles, which unfortunately you cannot buy in the gem shop, which you should be able to. That would be a good quality of life. Clarium, if you're listening, Raid Development Team, if you're listening. I know you're not. But anyway, yeah, let us buy a bit of multi-battles through the gem shop. Because that's the thing that's really lacking, is the ability to get multi-battles. You got to wait on the goodness of the game to get it. But if we look in here, in my mailbox, which I kind of use like a bank, which of course everybody should, you see that I believe it was through a promo code. I got lots of multi-battles. I've saved up lots of multi-battles that I've gained in the last couple months, probably since the last fusion that I did, or the last events that I did. Kept hoarding my multi-battles. So going in, as you can see here, I got an enormous amount of multi-battles. And counting them up here, I have 650 multi-battles. And then also look through your energy refills. So that's the ones that you get daily in your free packs and stuff, or anything you get that's not, you know, on a limited time frame. Save all those up. And I have numerous energy refills. So this will impact on the gems, of course, how many you're going to need to buy. If you have lots in here, you're going to have to rely less on your gem total.
Bacon, which you might find in a bacon and lettuce and tomato sandwich.
For the energy refills. And same thing here, when you pick up your rewards of your arena refills, if you don't need to use them, keep them in the bank. I've used a few of mine that I had before, various tournaments, but as you can see, I have a couple here. So if I really needed to in the classic arena, I would be thinking of spending a few gems on maybe some classic arena refills. But you get these, you know, you get 15 a day from the playtime rewards. And of course, from keeping all your quests, you have 5 years. So you get 15 of those a day. Plus, you know, they generate throughout the day. So you really don't need to spend gems unless you're going for a placement in the classic arena. I found that I've never really needed to buy arena refills to get the final reward in the classic arena takedown tournaments. And so yeah, that's mainly what you focus on in here. Now, of course, the shards probably the most vital thing. No-brainer to figure out whether you're prepared for a fusion. So my personal level, if I'm over 90 shards, then I think I'm ready. And as you can see, I'm at 143, so well over that. The voids are the one that really, really trigger me. I'm triggered! To say whether I'm ready for this fusion or not. And if I have 30 voids, then I'm golden. I figured, yeah, there's nothing stopping me. All the shard events are good. That's mainly because of the large numbers you get. You get 120 points in the summon rushes. So I rely always on void shards and summon rushes. And if I have 30 of those, I can count on whatever summon rushes I'm getting that I can fulfill it with the void shards and leave my sacreds and my ancients alone till the champion chase. So if I have 30, generally spending 22 on the summon rush will get you the shards that you need. So that would leave you 8 left to be able to throw into the champion chases. Now it all depends on where you're going to end up in the 2 times. If you're getting a 2 times event in your ancient shards, then you might not have to touch any of your sacreds, and you probably won't have to blow out all your sacred shards in the champion chase. Now as well, whenever you get like the Doom Tower or some other champion you can hold in reserve, it's always good to hold in reserve because this counts towards your champion chase as well. And as you can see, I do have Basatha from the Doom Tower, and he would be able to be pulled during this fusion.
Fuck him!
So it's always good to count on, you know, because I do believe it'll be 500 points per, usually that's what it is, 500 points per legendary champion that you pull out. So having said all that, shards are in a very good state. And of course, you know, you can count on getting a few more throughout the 2 weeks that the fusion itself covers. And if you have a good level of mystery shards, you can make up whatever gaps you need with mystery shards. Also, I do have a remnant summon sitting here, so I'm assuming that would also count towards the champion chase. And you get these, of course, from the Cursed City. And the final thing we need to look at is how you are set up for your champion training. So you have to look at your resources, and also silver does factor into this as well. So a lot of people sort of say, okay, silver for the artifact enhancer, but then they kind of overlook how important silver becomes also in the champ training, because to do your champ training, you need a lot of silver as well. So looking at this, you look at how many chickens that you have. So as you can see, I have quite a number of 5-star chickens and 4-star chickens. I generally hold on to my 4-star champions outside of the champion training tournaments and events. Sometimes I'll participate, and oftentimes I'll do that if I find that I actually have to make room and I've got like too many food champions saved up, and there's something in a champion training event or tournament that I want to do. I'll go in and I'll use some of the level 40 champion chickens that I have in reserve. And I've done that a bit here now in the past couple weeks. I've gone in and taken out a few of the level 40 champion chickens. Having said that, right now I have a relatively small level of the level 40 champion chickens. Another thing that's changed though, because of the epic empowerment, some of the epic champions I had in reserve for chickens, such as, I just pulled a Rock Breaker. Now I have to think, do I want to use this champion as a chicken, or do I want to use them as empowerment? Rock Breaker, there's no real need for me to empower any of my Rock Breakers, so he will be a chicken. So that's for the chickens. And the next thing that you have to look at is, of course, your brews. And I always like to have a level of over 1,000 brews. That's a little bit overkill, though. I think, you know, you could probably get away with 600 to 700 brews of each flavor. To do everything that you need to do for your tavern work in your champion training activities. And of course, when I say that, what I mean is if you're going to rank up your champion chicken, such as this, okay, say that I'm going to throw these 4 guys in here. What you want to do first, of course, is go in and throw a few brews into each of these champions.
I was just happy to see so many nice people. So
that you're getting extra points out beyond just ranking up this 40. So, for instance, my system is, and I guess everyone's system, I say my system, what I would be doing is I would be going in and I would be throwing as many brews as there are stars in the champion. So for a 4-star that I'm going to use as food, I'll throw 4 brews in.
Boring.
For a 2-star that I'm going to use for chicken, I'll throw 2. And the same thing, 3 and 4. Whatever the star level is, that's how many brews I will throw into it. So that's why you need a good level of brews. And of course, you want to have a number of each flavor, because the brew of the same affinity gives you more points than a brew of a different affinity. See? 833 versus 1400. And then, of course, you can use your actual chickens. Now, the way I look at ranking up champions outside of champion training activities is that you want to hold on to your actual champion chickens and use the standard chickens before you use these. Simply because this is the better resource. You get more points from this through the brew method that I just showed you. Okay, so going back, yeah, I'm well prepared because of all the chickens I have here and because of my ability to rank up my existing champion chickens.
I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
Plus, you'll be running the campaign and you'll be building more of these chickens as you go along. And as you can see, I also have a barrel here. So whatever champions that I rank up, I have a few on the block here that I think I'll go for. Maybe a Genbo. And then I'll use, or be able to use, the barrels to rank those up to level 60 right away. And that's what you should, you should save these for your level 50 champions up to level 60. You should not be using these for anything outside of that, and only for champions that you really want to level up fast. So yeah, my champion training resources are good. Everything else is good. So if I could go for this fusion, in all practicality, I would be well set up to do it. But however, I will have to see what I want to do, what I can do in terms of my family situation. And most likely I'll probably be holding off a lot of stuff and not be participating fully. Whatever I can do to get fragments for High Mother Mod, I will do for sure without spending too much. And once again, Yostrid is still not around, pissing me off.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
But even if I can't do the full-on Wixwell fusion, I will do something to get a benefit to get my High Mother Mod chests. Okay, guys, so a quick one today, basically saying, I can go to the fusion, but I'm probably not going to. But at least I hope you got something out of the way I think about free-to-play casual in my preparations. So I hope you are also well prepared for the fusion. I hope it goes well for you. I hope your real-life family situation is good. Because, for me, this is a good thing. This is going to be a very good thing for me and my family. So I hope it is the same with you. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.